Today's collectible spot, we are having a look at the DC Collectibles, DC Comics, Designer Series, Green Arrow, and Black Canary pre-painted statue. For fans of the relationship of Green Arrow and Black Canary, you certainly will want to be getting your hands on this pre-painted statue. The front artwork kind of gives you an idea of what the statue is going to look like inside. Obviously, Spot's going to get this opened up anyways, but really nice looking imagery on the front there. Spin around the side to give you a better idea of what the statue is going to look like. We've got Green Arrow behind Black Canary, pulling back his bow, about to shoot off an arrow. And then down below we've got a nice heart-shaped display stand with an arrow that actually is going right through it. It's based on the artwork created by Cliff Chang, sculpted by Jonathan Matthews. Finally, on the back of the package, another pre-painted statue Spot would love to get his hands on is the Batgirl, based on artwork created by Cameron Stewart and Babs Tarr. Indicated down below, there's www.dccomics.com. There's also comicshoplocator.com, where you can find a comic shop that's in your local city. Spot's going to take a break and get this opened up. Spin around the box here. When we come back, though, we're going to get a better look at the DC Comics Designer Series, Green Arrow, and Black Canary pre-painted statue. There's more heading your way, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. The pre-painted statue consists of two pieces, the first one being that of this really nice heart. The outside looks like it's almost a purpley gray, the inside looks like it is a pink, and dividing the two is a nice bordered gray. Through the heart, I should say, is one singular green arrow. On the underside, you've got the series number, or how many there is out of 5,200. It's manufactured in China, and a couple of rubber feet are there as well, so you won't scratch the surface of whatever you're putting the statue on. You will also see there are two peg holes. Those will, of course, support the legs of Green Arrow when we peg him into place. But before we do that, let's have a look at the statue itself, and I had to have it lying down just so I didn't accidentally knock it. Obviously, the pegs on the underside of him as well would prevent him from not standing properly until I've actually affixed him to that of the display stand. Okay, so having a look at the figure itself, or this statue itself, we've got the pair of Black Canary and that of Green Arrow kind of side by side, or I guess one in front of the other. I don't know if perhaps she's trying to distract him, or if he's snuck up from behind and he's now pulling out his arrow. I like the facial expression that they've given Black Canary, and certainly Green Arrow's a little bit more, well, it doesn't look like he's smiling as much. The majority of the expression is that of Black Canary. Let's get a better look at her face. There's a better look at the two figure expressions. Like as I've mentioned already, Black Canary definitely has a more happier look on her face. It definitely looks like she's trying to distract him, as you can see from the back there. She's reaching around to the back and she's kind of playing through his hair while he's trying his best to aim his bow and arrow. The arrow itself, or the bow itself, all of it is cast in like a plastic material, but the string of the actual bow is an actual string material. So it's been tied at the tips of either end of the bow. So again, be very cautious. As I usually indicate, be very cautious when it comes to the strings of bows, that they don't accidentally get snapped. Speaking of materials, though, it's pretty neat that they've given her an actual fishnet stocking, as opposed to that being sculpted on. This is actually individually applied fishnets on Black Canary's legs. She's got her strapped up boots. And you know what, we'll go ahead and spin around the back of the figure so you can kind of see how Green Arrow comes together. He's got his quiver with a series of different arrows in place there. It's a beautiful looking statue. Now let's go ahead and take the two pegs now. Put the display stand in place. Line up, there we go, line up the two pegs and plug it into place. And you got yourself like a really fun little display. Black Canary and Green Arrow. Even though it is technically, well, it's not Valentine's Day anymore, this would be a really fun Valentine's Day statue for the collector couples out there that like to discuss and like to read comics together. a bonding of the two things, love and certainly, superheroes. I think the display stand, and I certainly think the statue as a whole, really conveys the love that the two characters have for one another. Today's collectible spot. Spot was having a look at the new DC Collectibles. We're looking at the Green Arrow and Black Canary pre-painted statue. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more collectible spots heading your way. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.